this video, I'm going to talk about some of the tools AWS offers that allow you to build a serverless application. Now, these are not all the tools AWS offers, but are some of the best and most important tools to use when building a serverless app. The first tool I'm going to go over is AWS Amplify. Amplify is a package of tools AWS offers that can be used to quickly build and scale your web and mobile applications. Amplify includes a multitude of things you may need when building out your applications, such as built-in code libraries, ready-to-use components, and more. This is the AWS Amplify homepage. This page shows some of what the AWS Amplify can do. You can build an app completely through Amplify using the backend and component tools. When your app is ready for deployment, you can ship it out through Amplify. To get started building an application in Amplify, you get two options. You can either build an app directly in Amplify, as I mentioned before, or you can host an already built app by connecting your Git repository. The next tool is AWS Lambda. Lambda is a serverless, event-driven compute service that lets you run code for any type of application or backend service without having to provision or manage servers. Lambda will basically handle everything needed to run, maintain, and scale your code. This diagram gives a good run-through of how Lambda interacts with your application. You first upload or write code into a Lambda, then you set up triggers to trigger the code in your Lambda to run when needed. This is nice as it allows you to save money. You only get charged when your Lambda is running, and since your code is only run when it is triggered, you only have to pay for that time. Another useful tool for building serverless applications is DynamoDB. Dynamo is a flexible and fast NoSQL database service offered by AWS. Dynamo offers many built-in features such as built-in security, automatic backups, import and export tools, and more. This is the DynamoDB homepage. You can come in here to create a new table for your application to use. Once your table is created, you can explore your table and the items that are in your table. On the side navigation, you can see some of the features I mentioned before, such as backup tool and the export and import tools. If you want to learn more about Dynamo and NoSQL databases, check out our video titled NoSQL versus Relational Databases. The last two tools I'm going to talk about are Amazon API Gateway and Amazon S3. API Gateway is a service that makes it easy for developers to create, publish, maintain, monitor, and secure APIs for their serverless applications. It allows for efficient and flexible API development at any scale. As you see here, when you go to create an API using API Gateway, you get multiple options for the type of API you want to create. Amazon S3 is an object storage service offered by Amazon. It offers scalability, data availability, security, and performance. S3 works by creating buckets that then store your objects. You can then connect these buckets to other tools in your application to allow you to store and retrieve objects from S3. Hopefully, you now know more about the tools AWS offers and how they can be used in your serverless applications. If you want to learn more about AWS serverless architecture and the tools that are offered, or are interested in building a serverless application of your own, please contact us at DB Services and we'd be happy to help find a solution for you.